Hello again, this is Hassan from Orient Academy and you are watching WordPress Workable series. This is the 4th episode of the first season and we are going to talk about WordPress settings. Okay, let's get going. Well, in this episode we are going to talk about the settings section of a WordPress website. As you can see here, there are several parts in the settings section. We go one by one. Let's see what is general all about. As you can see, there is a site title, which will be your site title, okay? The tagline, we may change it here. The WordPress address. You should never change this address unless you know why you are changing it, okay? And the site address, these two you should never change them. The administration email address, membership, anyone can register or not, new user default role, when someone registers at your site, what will be his or her role, okay? We let it be the subscriber. The site language, you may change it here. I suppose all the languages in the world are available here. The time zone, by the clock or the city you can set it. The date format, the time format, and the beginning of the weeks. Okay, as you can see, this is the general section of the settings. Now we go to the writing one. Here, default post category. You can change the default post category here. The default post format, as you can see, we have 10 post format. We may go through them in the coming episodes and see exactly what are each of them. But for now, let them be. The post via email is a feature in WordPress where you can post, because if you remember in the previous episode we talked about it, WordPress was meant to be a blog, okay? Now you want to post to your blog via email. If you set these settings here, then you can post via email. And the update service, when you publish a new post, WordPress automatically notifies the following site update services. You may edit it here or add as much as sites you want. Separate multiple service URLs with a line break, okay? The reading section. What will you see in your home page display? Your latest posts or a static page? If you choose the static page, then you will have two pages to select. The home page, okay, now we don't have any page in our site yet. It's only the sample page. And the posts page, okay, or the blog page. Blog pages show at most 10 posts. You will have paginations in your blog page, but how many posts it shows goes here in these settings. Syndication feeds show the most recent 10 items. For each post in a feed, include what? Full text, this feed, okay, or the except only. Your theme determines how content is displayed in browsers, okay. Now this one is a very important option, search engine visibility. For example, if you are still working on your site and you don't want search engines like Google to index your site, you can check this and discourage search engines from indexing this site, although it is up to search engines to honor this request or not. Okay, this was the reading section. Now the discussion section, which is about the commenting. Okay, default post settings. Attempt to notify any blogs linked to from the post. Allow link notifications from other blogs. Allow people to submit comments and new posts. If you don't want anyone to comment on your post, you may uncheck this. Okay. Other comment settings. Comment author must fill out name and email. User must be registered and logged in to comment. If you don't want the anonymous to comment on your site and only the members of your site comment, you may check this. Automatically close comments on posts older than any days. Show comments cookies opt-in checkbox, allowing comments author cookies to be set. Enable threaded or nested comments to how many levels. Break comments into pages with how many top level comments per page and the last or first page displayed by default. Comments should be displayed with the older comments at the top or newer comments at the top of each page. Email me whenever anyone posts a comment. A comment is held for moderation. Before a comment appears, comment must be manually approved. Yes. Comment author must have a previously approved comment. Comment moderation. Hold the comment in a queue if it contains what? 2 or more links. A common characteristic of comment spam is a large number of hyperlinks, if you didn't know. When a comment contains any of these words in its content, author name, URL, email, IP address or browsers, user agent string, it will be held in the moderation queue. One word or IP address per line. For example, we put the F word here because we don't want comments with this word to be published automatically. Disallowed comment keys. When a comment contains any of these words, it will be put in the trash. Okay, so we may put the F word here. Now about the avatars. Avatar display, you can disable it completely, or if you enable it, maximum rating, G, suitable for all audiences, PG, possibly offensive, R, you may know, intended for adult audience, X, even more mature than adult. Default avatar. Which avatar should be the default avatar if the user doesn't upload an avatar. Okay, so we go to the media section. The thumbnail size, it's okay, let it be. Crop thumbnail to exact dimensions, okay. Medium size, large size. You know, when you upload a media file, the WordPress itself makes 3 copies of your file, of your media file, with these dimensions, and you can use them whenever needed. Okay, organize my uploads into month and year based folders. You can uncheck this, then your uploads will not be organized in month and year based folders. The permalinks. How should the links look in your site? Plain, which is not search engine friendly. Day and time, month and name, numeric, post name, which we most prefer, and a custom structure. You can choose from these available tags. Optional. If you like, you may enter custom structure for your category and tag URLs here, the category base and the tag base. Okay, you may put custom structures here. And the last one, the privacy. You may create a privacy page here if you don't have one, or change your privacy page here and use that page for your privacy policy. Okay, and here is the policy guide. Here is some guides. You may read them before you proceed in your privacy page. This was all the settings sections in a raw WordPress website. There are some additional settings when you install some third-party plugins that we may go through them in the coming episodes. It was a real pleasure for me to be with you tonight. Good luck.